Yes! I have never been able to get milkweed to sprout before, and I have gotten milkweed to sprout, and I am so happy about it. I have more than 7. Ooh. I thought I only had 1, and then I saw 5, and now there's 7. Okay, anyway, so guys, listen. I just heard something that made me, I had to come online. I had to come on the live real quick and say it because I don't want to forget. If you have a need, plant a seed. So if something's going on in your life, like for example, if someone in your family is sick and you want them to be better, so you have to go out into the world. Like if you have a need, you need to go out into the world and plant a seed. Do a kind deed for somebody. Be something for somebody that they need. Find some way to essentially earn that. It's just really it makes so much sense to me, and I think I'm gonna be going out into the world doing that from now on. Anytime I ever find myself in need, seeking something. Where in the fuck is my jewel? Are you kidding me? This is so dumb. I had it right here in the bed next to me. Didn't move it, didn't touch it. Great. It was in the bed, right there, and now I've moved it or dropped it. Oh, Heather Jane. Anyway, so if you have a need, plant a seed. If you have a need, plant a seed. There it is. Ooh, electric. That sizes, right? No, yeah. Right? Hey, what's that? Cool. My phone's dying. I was making my bed. My phone died, or my phone locked up, low battery, while I was in the middle of making the bed. And apparently some of you don't know the difference between a frozen screen and someone sleeping. All right, I desperately need to get some green medicine. I need to get ready for a shower. I need clothes to shower. I wonder where that stuff is at. I have this really fancy like scrub, and I have the self tanner. I don't want to use the self tanner though. If I use the self tanner, it's gonna peel off after like a week, and I don't want to deal with that. So I'm not gonna use self tanner. But I think I'll use the exfoliator though. Self-tanning stuff. Yay, it's in here. I lost the applicator pad for my self-tanning stuff. That's great. God only knows where that is. It's been 2 years since I used that shit. But I've got the scrubber. Dude, so this company, Loving Tan, this brand is the best self-tanner that I have ever in my life ever found. I am extremely pale, okay? And I have a natural pink base. So if you apply anything warm on my skin, it's gonna look orange. Orange. Not this shit. It looks so perfect. It looks so real. It looks like I've never had a tan in my entire life until I started using Loving Tan or whatever stuff. This is not sponsored either. Like, I just genuinely love their stuff. I don't even know if there's, actually, I don't even know if they still are around. I haven't bought the stuff in like 3 years. But this is the best exfoliator I've ever used in my entire life. It has a like really rough side for like intense exfoliation for like heels, knees, elbows, etc. And then it has the less exfoliating side for your arms, your armpits, you know, your pubic area, stuff like that. Dude, it works so good. If you need a good exfoliator, you don't even need the self-tanning stuff. Just get this Loving Tan exfoliator mitt. It works better than these things. I'm bringing both. I'm going to exfoliate the absolute sin out of myself. I'm going to become a new person. What should I wear? Ooh, I need to take my meds. I'm about to wait too long and I'm about to get fucked up. You guys, if you find yourselves ever addicted to opiate medications, please, please, please do as I say, not as I do. And do not allow them to put you on any type of anti-opioid medication. So like, theoretically, buprenorphine or what's the other thing called? I can't remember what it's called. Suboxone. That stuff theoretically is better than methadone because like, oh yeah, okay, for whatever reason it's better than methadone. I don't know because I never took a methadone, but I was always afraid to take methadone because I heard that it was way worse. So I was like, oh cool, well I'm just gonna, anyway, I didn't know anything about Suboxone or buprenorphine or anything when I was on drugs. I didn't know anything about that stuff. So when I was going through a, when I almost relapsed like 2 years ago, I almost went back on opiates. But this time I used heroin for the first time. I had never used heroin before in my entire life. I was a drug addict in Florida for almost 10 years, like almost all of my 20s. And I never used heroin, never. I just only ever used the pills that the doctor prescribed me because I was just too afraid of dying off street drugs. So I would only take the medications that were prescription, and I would go dope sick, or I would go without if I had only the heroin option to procure. So I just would never do that. And I never shot up. I never liked that. So when I came here to Oregon, I got myself into a really, really, really bad, emotionally abusive, physically abusive relationship. It was my first boyfriend after being married for almost 20 years. I had no idea. My like bad guy dar was just, I had nothing because I just only knew my husband, you know what I mean? And he's a good guy. He's an asshole, but he's a good guy. So I just didn't understand. I didn't know. And I had never even heard of Tinder before I left my husband. I didn't know what that was. So I didn't know. I just thought it was like Plenty of Fish or like whatever, you know, like the old dating websites. You just like, you met to like marry. That's what I thought. I didn't know. But anyway, so, met this guy, got in a super abusive relationship, and he started using drugs. And I was at this place where I came to a fork in the road. I did the drugs with him a couple of times. I think maybe 1 or 2 days. And then I found myself at a fork in the road. I found myself like, okay, Heather, you left your husband, you got your own business, you got your own home, you've built yourself up in such a positive way, you've achieved so much, and you are about to literally throw it all away and go down this path. Are you really about to do this? Because I'm going to tell you, Heather, right now, you're going to throw all your own self away for this man. And then what's going to happen is when you have nothing to offer this man other than yourself, he's going to leave you high and dry, and you're going to be on the street in a homeless fucking tent company place. You're going to be drug addicted, and really fuck your life up. So you have a choice right now, Heather. You could either choose yourself and your son, or you could choose this man who you don't even know. So I chose myself. I immediately went to a rehab place and I was like, listen guys, so I'm not addicted yet. I was like, but I am a former drug addict and I have been playing around with it. I need you to stop me right now. I need you to do whatever you need to do. Stop me from doing this. Take me away, put me in jail, put me in rehab, put me on whatever you need to. Just take me away. I don't want to lose my life. 3 days I can do. An entire month of drug addiction, I can't do that. I can do 3 days hiding out from my life in a rehab facility. That I can do. But I cannot do throwing my whole life away. So they put me on this medication. They gave me a prescription. I see a therapist. Well, come to find out, that medication is addictive. Did you know that medication is addictive? Did you know that the medication that they give you to stop you from being a drug addict is addictive? Well, it is. So now, instead of chasing a drug dealer down, once a month my prescription gets called into the doctor like clockwork. And I have to fucking take this shit every day. I hate it. And so this has been about 1.5 years, 2 years. When did I leave Josh? Damn. 2019. It's been longer than I thought. Okay, so it's been 5 years now. Has it been 5 years? Oh, fuck. I think I fell down a rabbit hole. Has it been 5 years? Okay, 5 years. Anyway, so, I have gone from X amount that they give you, whatever, but I can't take that amount or I will be high or whatever, you know, like I wouldn't be able to function on the amount of medicine that they prescribe me. So I have intentionally started lowering my prescription, weaning myself off of this garbage. I've gotten myself down from, what is it? 8 milligrams. I was on 16 milligrams when I first got out of the program thing, like the 3-day rehab program. I was on 16 milligrams. Then I got myself down to 8 milligrams. And then they prescribed me, that's what they locked my prescription in, at 8 milligrams. Then I've just been weaning myself down. Weaning myself down. So I only take 4 milligrams, 2 milligrams a day. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 4. It just depends. It depends on how close to my period I am. You know, actually, the only thing I do need help with is picking my nose. If anybody got a skinny finger, that'd be great. I'm in danger of blowing this booger out of my nose. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, is keep halving it until I'm off. That's exactly what I'm doing. I've been weaning myself down really a lot lately. I've gone down an entire, like, 2 milligrams in the last, like, 6 months. I just don't recommend it. I don't want someone else to think that they're doing right by themselves and go down this prison of being, you know, like I'm hostage to the pharmacy. Now I will say this, that because I have there's no risk of me relapsing. Like, my doctor straight up told me, I didn't talk to my doctor for 3 months. I just got busy and I just totally forgot that I needed to go and get my prescription filled because I have extras, you know, like I don't take all my meds, so I have some meds here built up or whatever, right? Like just enough to kind of, because I live off grid. I live in my situation is like way different than most people's because I live off grid, completely out in the middle of the wilderness with, like, you know, so my situation with my doctor is a little bit different. She gives me a little bit more leeway than she would with someone else. One, because I've earned her fucking trust by showing her that I will jump through whatever hoops they ask me to do, and I will, and I've tested negative on literally every drug test since I joined since I started, because I'm the one that started. I didn't get told to do that. I didn't get arrested. No one told me, hey, you have to get off drugs. I was like, oh, fuck. No, can't do this. I gotta do whatever these people tell me to do because I am bad girl right now. Bad girl needs told what to do. And so then I just followed everything they told me to do. I was like a good girl. And even when I was living in my van and stuff, like I was always doing exactly what I said I was doing. They were always able to verify everything that I said was true. They were always able to cross-reference things that, you know, reasons why, oh, I missed my appointment. Oh, because like some natural, you know, like something real happened. I don't just fuck around, you know. And so my doctor, when I talked to her this past month, because the last appointment I had was in January. And so I talked to her in April, in the beginning of April, and I was like, I'm really so sorry that I did not communicate with you. I'm so sorry. I literally just forgot. I just genuinely forgot. I was like, and the whole time in the back of my mind, like while I'm having this conversation with her, I'm like, she probably thinks I fucking went off the deep end. She probably thinks I'm lying, because, you know, you're always used to people assuming that you're a liar, just in general. At least I am, because I have tattoos and dreadlocks, so people automatically assume I'm a drug addict, or I'm a liar, or I'm a, you know, manipulative person, which I'm not. But anyway, so I said to her, I was like, and just so you know, I was absolutely not using drugs. I wasn't doing anything bad, like whatever. And I was like, honest, and I told her, I was like, honestly, the last time that I even used drugs was the day before I called the program. Like, I have not fucked up one single solitary time since I joined, you know, and since I've been on this medication. She's like, Heather, she's like, honestly, she's like, and I want to tell you this so that you don't have that in the back of your head. She's like, out of everyone who works this program, out of everybody who comes here, she's like, honest to God, she's like, you are the person I worry about the absolute least. She's like, I know you're done with that. I know you're not going to go back to that. I know it. I've never feared it. From the moment I met you, I knew that you were serious, and, you know, getting to know you was like kind of whatever, but now we've been seeing each other monthly for the last 3.5 or 4 years, maybe 3.5 years. And so, I don't have to prove myself to her, she said, which made me feel really good. That made me feel very proud of myself. No, I don't have a belly button ring. I'm an old woman. Why would I get a belly button ring? So it could get infected and get sweat and stink and get like pus coming out of it and stuff? Gross. Who would do that? Do you know that your belly button, the spot where you pierce your belly button, runs right along a very important meridian flow in your body? It's like in a very important meridian center. And if you pierce your belly button, you can't undo that. You fuck your chi up, man, for life. Okay, I need to get going right now. I need underwear and I need a bra. Socks. Fuck a bra. I'll just do underwear. Check out these cool ass underwear, dude. These were handmade. They got little pot leaves on them. Let me see. Let me make sure they. Oh, and then the girl puts her face. The girl who makes them puts her face in the crotch. It's and then her little logo thingy too. These are the most comfortable underwear I've ever in my life actually owned. You don't have to buy from this girl because she's actually a questionable human, but she does really make nice underwear. Why am I putting them back in the drawer? I'm taking them with me. Bodysuit. I could do bodysuit, no underwear. Yeah, but I want underwear. All right. Breeches. All right, I gotta roll. I gotta go because I'm gonna talk to you if I don't. And so I really gotta get out of here. But anyways, remember this, guys, for real. If you have a need, plant a seed. So if there's something in your life that you are seeking, praying, and it's not for yourself, right? Let's say someone in your family is sick. Let's say someone that you love is going through something and you are praying to God on a daily basis for God to help that person, or please, like, just anything, please make them well. Go out in the world. I'm going to cry. Wow. I can't believe I'm going to make myself cry thinking about that. I don't have anyone sick in my family. I don't know why this is making me cry. But if you have a need, right? Go out into the world and plant a seed. Just go out in the world and be a good person. Give back to somebody. Do something for someone that you see needs something. Like, you can recognize, okay, like, how can I do God's work in other ways? Like, I can't necessarily go in and make my family member healthy, right? But I can go out and answer prayers people have given to God. I can be a messenger or a servant of God, right? That's what you should do. Nah. Yeah, well, fire. So actually God does help a lot. You just don't realize it. But every person who's ever randomly helped you was just, you know, was doing so on a random call from God, you know. I really got to go, though. No, the underwear lady, it's Hot Mango. The underwear lady, her brand is called Hot Mango Undies. And I think she's only on Instagram. But seriously, guys, please just, like, go out into the world, be good, make good choices, be kind to people, you know, like, try to do your best to spread love and grace, unconditional love and grace wherever possible, because I'm going to tell you right now, we all fucking need it really bad. As much as you're suffering, everyone around you is suffering too. So It's just that a lot of we're all really good at hiding it, you know, because we got to put on a good face for the internet, you know. So that's what I'm anti. That's what I'm against, and so that's why I'm always showing what's real on the internet, like it or not. It's the real deal. Okay, guys, I love you, and I will see you later.